The secret of a peaceful life. Have you ever wondered what it takes to live a peaceful life? In a world filled with chaos, stress, and constant distractions, it can feel almost impossible to find true inner peace. But what if I told you that the secret to a peaceful life isn't something you need to chase after, it's something you can cultivate within yourself? Today, we're going to explore a powerful story that reveals the secret of peaceful living, a story of wisdom, simplicity, and a shift in perspective that can change the way you live your everyday life. Once upon a time, in a small, serene village nestled at the foot of a mighty mountain, there lived a wise old monk named Kavi. Kavi was known far and wide for his calmness and deep inner peace. No matter what happened in the village, whether it was a storm, a harvest failure, or a personal struggle, Kavi always seemed untouched by the turmoil around him. People from neighboring villages would often come to him for guidance, hoping to discover the secret to his tranquility. One day, a young man named Arjun, full of energy but overwhelmed by the stresses of life, decided to visit the monk. He had heard that Kavi could help anyone find peace, and he was determined to ask for his wisdom. Arjun traveled for days, crossing forests, rivers, and hills until they finally reached the monastery where Kavi lived. The old monk was sitting by a small pond, watching the ripples on the water as the sun dipped below the horizon. Arjun, breathless from his journey, approached Kavi and asked, "Master, I have heard of your peacefulness. I am struggling with the noise and confusion of my life. I feel like I'm always chasing something, always restless. What is the secret to living a peaceful life?" Kavi smiled gently and motioned for Arjun to sit beside him by the pond. "Tell me, young man," Kavi said, "what is it that you are chasing in life? What do you feel you are missing?" Arjun thought for a moment and then replied, "I am always trying to find success. I want wealth, recognition, and security, but no matter how much I have, it never feels enough. The more I gain, the more I want, and the more stressed I become." Kavi nodded. "I see. You are chasing after things that can never provide lasting peace. The world is full of external things that promise happiness, wealth, fame, possessions, achievements, but true peace comes from within, not from the things we accumulate. Let me share a story with you." Kavi then began his tale. There once was a man who lived in a beautiful city by the sea. This man was a fisherman. Every day, he would set out in his small boat, casting his net into the ocean. Sometimes, he would catch a lot of fish, and other times, just a few. But no matter the catch, he always returned home with a sense of contentment. One day, a rich merchant came to the fisherman and asked, "Why do you always return with so few fish? Why not fish all day and catch as many as you can?" The fisherman smiled and replied, "I catch just enough for my needs. I fish in the morning, return by noon, spend time with my family in the afternoon, and rest in the evening. I am content with my life as is." The merchant was puzzled and asked, "But what if you fished all day and caught more fish? You could sell them, make more money, buy a bigger boat, hire a crew, and become rich." The fisherman looked at the merchant with kindness and said, "And then what would I do with all that wealth?" The merchant replied eagerly, "You could buy even more boats, fish more, and make even more money." The fisherman paused for a moment and then asked, "But then what would I do?" The merchant was stumped. He had no answer. The fisherman smiled again, saying, "I am already living the life I want. I fish just enough, and I have all I need. More money, more fish, more boats would only bring more stress and less time for the things that truly matter, my family, my health, and my peace. I already have everything I need to live a peaceful life." Kavi paused his story and turned to Arjun. "You see, Arjun, the fisherman was not chasing after more. He had learned the secret of contentment. His peace came from living simply and appreciating what he already had. It's not about having more. It's about learning to be content with less. True peace doesn't come from external things, it comes from within. It comes from being present in the moment, from being content with what is, and from letting go of the need for more. When you stop chasing after fleeting desires, you make space for true happiness." Arjun sat in silence, contemplating Kavi's words. He realized that much of his life had been spent running after external achievements, always striving, always wanting more. Yet, even when he achieved his goals, he never felt truly at peace. Covey continued, "The secret to a peaceful life is in letting go of the belief that you need more to be happy. When you stop chasing, you start living. When you embrace what you have, you find that peace is already here, within you." Over the next few days, Arjun stayed in the village, spending time with Covey. He learned how to meditate, how to focus on the present moment, and how to release the constant need for external validation. Slowly, he began to understand that true peace wasn't something to be earned or acquired. It was something he already possessed, something that could be nurtured by letting go of the noise and focusing on the quiet within. One morning, as Arjun sat by the same pond where he had first met Covey, he felt a deep sense of calm wash over him. The world around him was still busy, but within him, there was peace. He had learned to stop chasing after the future, to live simply, and to be content with the present moment. As Arjun prepared to leave the village and return to his own life, Covey gave him one final piece of advice. "Remember, Arjun, peace is not something you find at the end of a long journey or after achieving a certain goal. It is a practice, a way of living. You can carry this peace with you wherever you go, as long as you remember to live simply, be present, and be grateful for what you have." And so, Arjun returned to his life, but he was a changed man. He learned that the secret to a peaceful life was not found in external achievements, but in the quiet acceptance of the present moment and the ability to let go of the constant need for more. So, what about you? Are you chasing after something that you think will bring you peace? Remember that true peace is not found in possessions or accomplishments. It's found within you, in the way you choose to live each moment with mindfulness, gratitude, and acceptance. The secret to a peaceful life is simple. Let go of what you don't need. Be content with what you have, and find peace in the present moment. And just like the fisherman, you may realize that you already have everything you need to live a life full of peace. If you found this story meaningful, take a moment to reflect on your own life. Are you living with peace in your heart? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this message with others who might benefit from it. Until next time, live simply, live peacefully,